Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about the forecasting accuracy myth. So what do I mean by that? Well, we've probably often heard people talking about 92% forecasting accuracy. What does that mean? Here's the problem. Time, as we know, is constant. But forecasting accuracy, or accuracy, can only happen at a particular moment in time. So it might be here, or it might be here. The problem is, if your accuracy curve goes something like this, what happens to the quality and integrity of decisions that we make in this moment here? So now I'm going to talk a little bit about 3 models that you can use to make sure that you don't end up in this chasm here. Number 1, category forecasting. Some of you guys out there will know this as using commit invest in your CRM. So here's the fundamental flaw of category forecasting. You'll see the red dotted line here. Now, the first problem is that we need the total pipeline available to be visible to us in order to make judgments on that pipeline. So we're waiting until here in the first place. The second problem is we've then got to wait until all the salespeople have made their judgments on that pipeline. So we start to get accuracy here, and therefore there's a big gap in terms of visibility in this area here. Okay, method number 2 is the weighted forecast. Now, weighted forecast, very simply, is applying historic stage conversion rates as a weighting to your live sales pipeline. So cons of a weighted forecast. Now, we still have to wait for all the pipeline to be added before the weighting is accurate. But the gap is now smaller than the category forecast, so we do have a little bit more visibility. So pros are that the weighted forecast is statistically sound, which means your arguments hold up in court. And the second pro is we don't actually have to wait until we get the judgment of the sales team until we get an accurate outlook. Now, the third forecast method is machine learning based. And what is a machine learning forecast? Well, essentially, it takes lots of data points and historic trends to then try and make a prediction of where your revenue is likely to end up. So what are the pros of a machine learning forecast? Well, as you can see, we've already got rid of the visibility gap that we saw in the category and weighted forecast. And that's for one simple reason. Before the time period begins, machine learning is using data and activity to make a prediction of how much pipeline you're going to end up in the funnel, and then uses that to make a prediction. So what we end up with the machine learning forecast is a slightly wavering line in terms of accuracy, but with much greater confidence in the early stages of the time period than we were getting with the category and weighted models.